and I gave them my bracelet so they could clean it and put the charm on. Well, I had to sign when I gave it to them, and then I had to go back, show them my ID, and sign for it again when I picked it up. But both signatures ended up, like, right below each other, and I'm like, man, if she's watching me sign this, she'd know immediately. Or I'm a really good, like, visual forger, and I'm just staring at the signature above mine.
Maybe.
Yeah, I just think this day and age, signatures are worth this.
My
Unless you're
signature,
solving a murder.
so as I go through my day, my signature, because I am signing stuff the entire day for my job, it gets worse and worse and worse throughout the day. It starts off pretty good, and then it just ends up being scribbles at the end of the day.
You ever thought of getting
Is it
the
just
stamp?
like M
I
and
thought
then like
about it.
me?
Yeah, pretty much. Also, hello everyone, and welcome back to
Hello.
another episode of our Shattered Earth
How
campaign.
awful is your signature?
Yeah, send us your signature as well as your social insurance
Birthday,
number,
First animal
or the state's version of that, which is the social security number.
yes.
Correct? Yeah. So we have social insurance
what do
numbers
you-
here in Canada.
Oh.
Just send us
and-
pictures of your IDs.
And send us your parents' credit card numbers as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and their name and address.
Not yours, you know. Send us your enemies' credit card numbers.
Ooh.
Why
I
would
mean, that's
people
an
have
option.
their enemy's credit card number?
Because they're planning to get revenge, but they don't want to connect it to them in any way.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be connected to you. We'd spend money in Canada or other parts of the States, and you have, like, this person's gonna be like, how did this person get my credit card? And you'll be like, I don't know. Don't know how it happened.
Like, maybe you're still kind of friends with them, but you're like,
You're friends at the point of, like, I really don't want to anymore, but I'm just kind
You're
of
on the-
here.
being mortal enemies.
Yeah.
Send those to us. We will take care of your problem for you by making their lives a problem.
If your problem is your enemy has too much money and their life is going too well, then that's a great time to commit some identity fraud. Anyway,
For legal
welcome back.
purposes. This is a joke.
Welcome back. This is our Shattered Earth campaign. I say it's our Shattered Earth campaign because eventually we do plan on switching to a different campaign. It is something that does. It's on the forefront. It's on the horizon, I guess, is not the forefront. Horizon. That being said,
There's a 30% chance
can
I'll
see
run
it.
the
It's like a
campaign I've been
spec
planning
right
for a
now.
year.
I'd say it's a bit more of a line than a speck. Like, you can kind of
it's
see the
like-
sun just starting to cut over.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like if there was a person on the horizon, like way far away from
Yeah.
you, they look like a. And then as they get closer, you go, oh, that's a person.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so Shattered Earth campaign is a campaign that I've created. It's a campaign based in post-apocalyptic Texas in the year 2217. In the year 2044, bombs dropped and blew up everything. And the reason that all happened is because there were dragons attacking the world. So we tried to blow up the dragons, because why not? You're very quiet, Gadget.
As one does.
There we go.
As one does.
So yeah, we blew up the world, and then there were some people living in bunkers, which is where our party is right now. A little bunker that's owned and operated by an amazing corporation. Anyway,
Data's protecting them.
Veda sides with the billionaires of the world.
Are you?
Veda's
I'd go to a fancy submarine trip.
Veda's 100% a Republican.
Don't say that. Don't hurt me that way.
Am I wrong? Exactly.
Listen.
Mood.
Anyway, so they are in a bunker right now, but anyway, this is a Ultramodern 5 campaign. Ultramarine 5 is a book that uses the D&D formula, but bases in modern times. We use some like monsters and things from D&D still, but we base most of it in Ultramarine 5. There's lots of guns, stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, I guess it's time to roll a dice to see who's doing the recap. And everybody pretty much was here last week, so you can't tell me that it is not you.
Cody was absent. It's got to be him.
It
It's
is.
my birthday. I'm exempt.
Really?
This is gonna be fun.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yay! You're older.
And wiser.
No.
Are there
Mm,
notes?
I was gonna say, are there notes? I don't know.
Not
Maybe.
from me.
Perhaps if I
No.
actually wrote them instead of, I don't know, everything else.
Might be notes, but you're not going to see them.
Okay.
If-
Well, this
if
is gonna
not,
be a real
I can
quick,
make notes.
this is gonna be a real quick recap. So last game, Gadget was working with the techno people.
Techno people,
and,
yep.
finished his bomb, and that's all that happened.
Oh, I do have notes. Sorry.
You didn't
You
finish
met
your
Dead
bomb.
Mouse?
I didn't finish my bomb.
No. We met Dead Mouse? Who? Oh, are you talking about the masks?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go actually get my phone now.
You should have had it off the bat. We always talk on phones.
Always talk on phones.
I'm sending them as I take them, so good luck.
Is it in order at least?
4%.
No.
He's sending them in reverse order.
You gotta
Have fun.
figure that out.
One way to find out.
Gadget's gonna give our recap. That is what we've decided, by the way, in case that wasn't clear.
So they found a Little Dyson.
Yeah, it was
from
cute. It still works.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
some metal that stuck out of the sand somewhere.
Okay, don't try to skim it. Just like actually.
Just go through it.
A glinty, rusty, silvery
Okay,
metal.
do
in
you
the
just want
sand
me to
pile.
give the recap? Do you want me to do the recap for the first time?
Yes.
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 Does that mean you're gonna kill us?
Yeah.
Probably. You have to recap TPK.
Okay.
Aw.
So, at the start of the last game, you guys were on your way to go somewhere else because you were all pissed off at Akira.
Oh,
You
that's
hate
right.
her. So you guys kind of looked around on a map, I guess. You're like, or memories. You looked back in your memory banks.
Memory.
Let me know when you get to the town. I'll take over when we get to the cool town.
Okay.
Cause that'll.
Was it a
'Kay.
cool town?
Full town?
Anyway, so you got which town? Are we talking about the surface town or the bunker town?
The surface town.
Okay.
That's not a full town.
I regret nothing.
Get out of this D&D game.
I
No,
forgot.
I'm kidding. We need you.
Anyway, so you guys are traveling along, and you decide that you're going to go to a place called Pyremeyer. Kind of near the shadows, which is the monster town. Monster being monstrous races, not like actual monsters,
Aw.
but like goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, work. Pyremeyer though is where you decide to go. But on the way there, Elaine catches something out of the corner of her eye. Driving angry with ADHD, she catches a glint of metal. You guys go over to try and figure out what's happening, and you start digging away. You see that there's shiny metal, and then surrounding the shiny metal is like rusted out and more oxidized metal. Based on that information, Gadget would be able to deduce that the one metal is obviously not galvanized properly, or the one metal is stainless steel and the other metal is just steel. Doesn't really matter what type of metal, but one is more taken care of than the other. On top of that, you kind of wipe away some of the rust, and you see that she is this little place is entitled Little Dyson, and Veda decides that no, this is a bad idea, we're not going to go see these people. The rest of the party is trying to convince Veda that it's like we might be able to help them. Think about what happened to your bunker, and everybody is trying to convince her of this, but ultimately they let Veda make the decision, and Veda decides that, you know what, we're not going to go here. So what you do is Veda holds her hand on it, and it's like, I hope everybody's okay in there, and then you guys leave. And you head on your way to the rest of the way to Pyremeyer. And then when you get to Pyremeyer, apparently Gadget is taking over the recap.
I remember this. So they get to Pyremeyer, and there's
It's in my notes. So
motion in the downtown square area, and there is a man that is tied to a stake and is currently about to be burned at the stake, and everybody's super excited about it. Oh, being burned. And Veda decides.
We're excited.
Oh, and the key point here is that he was being burned alive for stealing. And so Veda decides that this is a horrible idea, and she decides to go steal him from the pyre, and takes him down, and then explains that she has stolen him from the pyre. You know, the thing that got the last guy burned alive. And so this makes everybody in town upset. And they're, saying, get out of town, leave, you're terrible. And they start kind of wanting to fight back. Veda
wasn't quite what happened.
They sent the entire town after Veda, and we're like, get her!
Yeah, and then Robin decides that he knows this really cool way to make sure that nothing bad is going to happen, and slaughters like half the town with black tendrils.
20 people.
Only like 20.
Only 20.
They're fine.
Only 5% of the town population.
Yeah.
They can recover easy.
Just make some more babies. They're fine.
They leave, and then everybody's starting to question Veda's decision-making abilities because this went so horribly wrong.
That was not my fault.
And they decide that, maybe since things have gone so poorly, maybe we really should go back to that bunker and save them, since, we can't trust Veda's decision-making anymore.
Seems logical.
And that's about the extent of what I remember.
You remember getting in the bunker?
So you guys...
No.
I'm surprised. That was like one of the coolest parts, was when you got into the bunker. But anyway, doesn't matter. I'll continue. So you guys get...
Thanks to Robin's technical skills.
Yes, that's true. So you guys get to the bunker.
I rolled the 1.
You get to the bunker, and you start digging it out more. Gar says that he should be able to dig it out in no time. Turns out that the digging involved quite a bit more work than everybody was expecting, because this bunker door is 20 feet wide and about 15 feet tall, I think is what I ended up with. Something like that.
This is fine.
Anyway, it was a big door. I don't remember the exact dimensions.
20 by 15.
20 by 15? Look at me go. Anyway, so
I noted it.
But one thing that was messed up with the door is there was a portion of the door that looked like it had been welded back on. After seeing that, you guys decide that you're going to break in. So you try... Elaine is thinking about smashing the panel. And that was decided by Robin that that's not a great idea. So Robin tries hacking the panel and manages to get in. Once you get in, it's an open space with like a circular platform in the center with a panel, like a rail and a panel on the rail, which you guys noticed later. However, in this room, you did see a body in the corner, a skeletal body with a bit of skin still on it, holding something in its hand. Once you went to go check out what was in its hand, I know that Elaine wrote it down word for word, so I'm going to read it off exactly what it says.
I don't know if it was exactly word for word, but
It's
I got
close enough. Anyway, so you read, "The outside world is not what I thought it would be. I don't want to go back. I'm too ashamed. I hope somebody finds this and tells my family I never stopped loving them." So you find that note, and alongside that note is a plastic shaped, like, card shape. Everything's worn off of it other than the mag strip that you can see. So you take it over to the panel, you try swiping it, and the elevator that you have discovered starts going down. And it goes down for a very long time. Phrasing. And then once it finally cracks, you can see light coming from out, like, the bottom. You guys start smelling something, which is a very interesting smell, kind of chemically, whatever. So you guys keep on going down and notice that you are in another bunker with a giant power source in the center of it, and smoke everywhere. Then you get down. Saying a lot.
It's also snowing ash.
Yeah, it's raining. It's like, yeah, snowing ash. You're right. Then you guys meet Grady, who is kind of like the greeter, basically. But he is a street sweeper who introduces himself and decides to walk you to Town Hall. And once you get into Town Hall, you meet the receptionist, and she is about to sign you in. Grady also provides you with the masks and recommends that you wear them at all times, or else bad things could happen. And then, yeah, we pretty much finished as the receptionist was signing you in. That's it.
Woo!
Welcome to Little Dyson.
Yes. I'm gonna change the music because I feel like it's a little intense for
I was
what
about
we're
to
gonna
say,
be doing.
this mayor's office is hardcore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, exactly. We're gonna chill it out a little bit. Still
This
keep
is
it
just
kind of
kind of
in the theme
too.
of, like,
Oh,
a little
lo-fi.
creepy-ish, but a little more chill. All right. So, yeah, welcome to Little Dyson, and let's get your names first. You go ahead, sir. Oh, before we start, sorry, before we go into this, Gadget, we got to do a little bit of fixing for you.
He was here the whole time.
So we're gonna go back in time a little bit, and we're at the Technomancers. Sorry, Mechromancers. That's the right word.
Techromancer, that's what it is.
I
keep thinking it's Techromancer.
Yeah, somebody keeps on messing me up. I don't know who that is.
Absolutely not.
Necromancer makes me think of, like, an EDM, like, rave DJ.
Yeah.
I'm the Techromancer.
Okay, so you guys go back, and this is after you have got the red flowers, red flowers, blue thorns.
Blue thorns.
Blue flowers, red thorns,
Red
correct?
thorns.
Yeah.
This would be a lot easier if I wasn't colorblind.
So this is right at that moment, and Gadget, after seeing this, let's go ahead and say that Gadget is a little bit annoyed as well, and decides to come with you guys just to blow off some steam away from this group.
Sounds good.
Does that seem fair?
Yeah, it seems fair. There was one question that I had that Nathan and I were talking about. We weren't 100% sure, and it will partially decide upon my final spell. As a wizard, I can learn spells from other people,
Okay.
and I can learn rituals.
Okay.
Robin has find familiar as a ritual.
Okay.
Am I able to copy it from Robin's spellbook, or because he's a warlock, am I not able to copy it?
I do get those rituals because of the book backstory stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
sure. I'll allow it. That's fine.
Book of Ancient Secrets is how I get it.
Is it a gnarly book? Is it like made of skin and bleeds?
Absolutely.
I like to imagine it has like dragon hide on it since he's obsessed with them.
Who isn't obsessed with
I'm
dragons?
curious what it's actually
Dragons are
going to
cool.
say, but yeah,
Fair.
I'll go with the Dragon Hide book.
Okay, so that's all being dealt with. Gadget has been with you this entire time.
Wow.
Does not
You've been
mention
so
of the...
quiet this entire time.
How did you feel about all the murder we just did?
You scared me.
We're just gonna pretend I was getting my familiar while y'all were doing that, so that we don't have to deal with that.
All right,
Oh,
fair.
Gadget, you know we murdered 20 people?
Ooh, what's your familiar?
I'd have to look at my list again.
Get a little crab.
The
Okay.
coolest ones I
Just
can't
have
get
it
because
follow
they're
you
warlock
around.
only, which is bullshit.
Okay, so Gadget, quick question for you. They would have provided you with one of these masks as well. Would you take it or no?
I would just point to my face and be like, "Isn't this sufficient?"
Well, I'm asking whether you would take it or not because it's new technology that you haven't seen before.
Then yes, I
Yeah.
would take it.
Okay. Okay. So you guys,
It'll look like we're gonna go scuba diving.
But you
Yay.
can get a crab familiar. Or an octopus.
I just
what,
made my
where did
ear
I just
pop.
hear a crow?
Oh, that's my window.
Okay.
I have that tree full of birds.
Eh.
I haven't
Oh.
seen a parrot in a while.
So this is actually kind of what I'm thinking you're wearing, just to be clear. Sending it to this. 'Cause this is an actual thing right now.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, just give me a second.
There's nothing here.
One.
My
Mississippi.
you guys are the.
What do you say instead of Mississippi's? How do
That
you
is
count
still
out?
what still what we say.
Wow.
One moose,
How
two
unoriginal.
moose.
Here.
That's too short.
That's
I was
the
thinking like one
Moose
Saskatchewan,
scissors.
two Saskatchewan.
so
Could
that
do
that
that.
that's what you guys are wearing.
Oh, that's what they're giving us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially.
Assless chaps.
What?
Huh.
Why would you send that to the troop chat? What is this?
The troop chat.
The troop chat. This is a family-friendly
Whoa.
channel.
Veda, you put it on when you're handed it.
I did immediately put it on. It looks nice.
Man, why do those headphones look like boobs?
What?
I'm kidding.
Wow.
That's NSFW DM.
NSFW.
No wonder you can't show it in the stream. That's disgusting.
I'd show it on the stream if I knew how to do something like that.
Likely
That would
story.
get us banned.
Okay, cool. Let's continue with this. You sir, what color are you?
You can't just ask people that.
With Robin, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
You were
Blues.
blue.
Yeah, and I just
You
killed a
still-
bunch of people. I'm still blue.
You're still blue. Okay.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
I was trying to remember. I was like, well, when we woke up, you were blue because we
Yeah.
had a heart to heart.
Yep.
Okay.
And then things went downhill from there.
Then you killed 5% of a town's population.
I didn't
Literally,
know
So-
literally 5%, because there was only a town of like 400, and you killed 20 people. That is 5% of the population.
So yeah, I'm blues and whites.
Okay, so you The blue one. What was your name?
Robin.
All right. Last name?
Robin Philgrove.
Perfect. And
Oh, that's so fancy.
I just need you to sign right here.
I sign a fancy old school signature.
Excellent.
Ooh.
And you, ma'am, the cat.
I'm a tabaxi.
The tabaxi.
I'm Veda.
Veda
Can
the
you spell that
tabaxi.
for me?
V.
Continue? Yeah.
D.
Okay.
A.
Perfect. Last name?
I was waiting for Ada.
No, just Veda.
Are you shy? We kind of need your full name here.
That is my full name.
Okay. Can you sign here then?
And I put like a little smiley face at the end.
Do they have Wi-Fi?
Is that your actual signature?
Yes.
Okay then. And you, ma'am?
Elaine.
Elaine
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
You know how to spell that? And Philgrove?
Those
I'm
are.
not judging you, I'm just saying.
There's pretty much only one way to spell those two.
How else do you spell Veda?
V-A. V-E.
No, that's dumb.
Well, I just wanted to make sure it was correct. And I don't know, maybe your culture spells things in a different way. There could be like
You
some
didn't ask
silent.
the blue man? If his culture spells it in a different way?
We don't have many tabaxi here.
You have blue elves here?
Veda.
We have other Eladrin, yes.
Yes.
It's okay.
And you, sir.
Gadget.
That's your name. Gadget.
That's my name.
Last name?
Once you hit a certain height, yeah, that's how elves work.
No last name.
Okay. And just sign here.
What are we signing?
You're signing into the town as visitors. You're getting
We
your
just
guest
signed a
passes.
contract.
You're getting
Can
your
I see
guest
the
passes.
Like, when's the last time you had a visitor?
You sign it, you said, Gadget?
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while for sure. Last one was about 70 years ago.
Wow. Who was it?
Well, that's confidential, and she slams the book shut.
What's the
Wow.
mayor want?
The mayor is wonderful. Now you
Because
all,
he pays you?
here's your guest badge. Here's your guest badge. Here's your guest badge. And here's your guest badge. Now, you can take that, and that gets you a 10% discount at the Holiday Inn down the road.
Hotel Motel. Nice.
They don't like that song.
Your bunker kind of needs. It's great.
Thank you.
Have y'all had any contact from any of the other bunkers?
Not in quite some time. You all
Not
have a
even your
great day now,
assistant? Okay.
and feel free to get some Starbucks from down the road.
Wow. Do you have
Sorry, I just have
replicators?
my morning coffee. No, we do not. We have real food here.
Where do you get real food?
You're asking a whole lot of. It is like a
grow-
farm. In the sense it's a lab.
Oh,
Interesting.
well, that's kind of the same thing, right?
Not quite. It's farm grown. It's lab grown fruits and vegetables and meats and
That's
grains.
Interesting.
How do you grow a meat in a lab? That is fascinating.
Chemicals?
Pretty cool.
I'm not one of these fancy science people, so I don't know exactly.
Fair. Neither am I. Huh. Interesting.
Can't be that hard.
Oh yes, I'm sure it's quite easy. That's why everybody's doing it.
Well, I mean, my bunker had replicators. We were better, but this is cool too.
This is.
Then why don't you go back to your bunker if you want to be
Wait,
this way?
What's the word? This is vintage. It's nice.
Will that
Thank
be
you.
all?
Word retro? Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would just start like turning Veda toward the door before she says something else stupid.
Oh, me?
I get one
Little
baby doll.
Veda?
Me?
Also, I hadn't looked at our calendar in a while. I just want to point out to everybody that it's almost 22/18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's almost the new year.
And we're gonna party in a
Oh.
radiation-infested bunker.
I mean, the whole world is radiation infested.
They
No.
have Wi-Fi, Mad.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Is it password protected?
It is.
Attempt to break the password.
Try.
Roll a computer use.
I've got an
Yeah.
idea. Try Dyson.
That's a nat 20.
The
Ooh,
first
look
time
at
you've had a good
you.
roll on a computer use.
That's because it's Dyson, isn't it?
No. You roll. I don't.
Try L
So,
under.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Mm.
I feel like the way that most people can like hack into Wi-Fi's and things like that is by using like brute force programs most of the time.
Actually, that's not true.
What is it then?
That's a way to do it. You can
The
packet
most
sniff, you can-
Yeah, the most efficient way is put out a dummy network and take a signal from a device that gives it a one-time password of how it works. And then the device will see it didn't go through and try again, and then that will let them in, and you can use that hacked-in packet to join the network.
What about with the fact that everybody's already connected to it? Is that an issue there?
No, because
There a shittier version that
they would need
forgets?
multiple routers, and the device needs to send the password to each router when it connects to it.
Sorry, what was that, Veda?
If there's a shittier network for guests, if there's like Little Dyson visitor,
No.
and that's just open Wi-Fi.
No.
Oh.
Anyway, you attach to the Wi-Fi.
Abilities. So what are we doing here again? I think they're pretty self-sustained. Just smoky.
I don't know if I necessarily trust the food situation. Especially
We ate
after.
mystery bread filled with poop before, so I think this is fine.
Yeah, but that didn't make y'all sick.
There's a dog in the street
Remember-
squeaking at a toy.
Oh, look at it go! He's having such a
Two
good
heads.
time. Oh, bye.
No, just one
Only
head.
one of them
angry.
has a squeak.
Two tails.
I said no.
Well, I mean, I just look what happened when you ate that butter in Zion. I don't trust it.
Oh, surface butter.
That was bad butter. Now,
Yeah, but it was from a bad cow. They don't even have cows.
No.
They just make butter.
well, no. If it was the cow, I didn't have the butter, but I had the cow, I also would have gotten sick. See what I'm...
No. No, I don't.
Or you just rolled a higher constitution.
I don't know that.
Maybe
Um,
it's just 'cause you were born up there and you're used to it, and I have more of a sensitive select palate.
Maybe. But now think the opposite. With me being in a bunker where it's snowing ash and I have to wear this to breathe. Don't know how I feel about the food. What if that is getting like in the food and then I'm like putting it in my body?
No, and he said it's all sealed up once you get in the restaurant.
But, like that, what if like during the, how do they transport it though?
It can't all get sealed up.
I think it's probably fine. They're all fine. Actually, I'm looking around. Do I see any elderly people wandering around?
Not where you currently are.
I asked that yesterday and was told, or last week and was told no.
No?
Well, not, like I said, not where you currently are.
What's like the average age around here? They are like younger, middle-aged elves of mystery.
Roll a perception check.
18.
They look like they're all middle age. You see some younger ones. You see some 30, 40-year-olds. 20s. Like, you see different ages.
Yeah, they look fine.
Maybe we'll just wait a little while before we start putting any of this in our bodies. Adjust to the environment first.
So we should
It
take
should
the
be
mask
fine.
off
No.
and really like synthesize.
Veda.
Veda, do not take off
see
the
my
mask.
lips right now,
Mm-mm.
but listen very closely to the words I am going to say to you, alright?
Yeah.
Do not, under any circumstance, take that mask off out here.
The air is like that butter you ate.
But how do we eat the food again?
Apparently, it's sealed to where it is safe to take off your mask.
Oh, so fine.
We are not indoors. We are out in the middle of all of this. You are not Grady. You are not taking it off to sleep. Or whatever, because unless you want to start sounding like Grady, sweet as he is, I know there's something going on with the breathing.
Yeah, I feel bad we hurt his feelings.
Isn't good.
You see Grady walk by, sadly still sweeping the street.
You
How
meant
did they upset Grady?
What was that?
How did they upset Grady?
He
lied
found
to
out that they were lying to his face.
About
He
the
was happy to find new friends, and they just blatantly and poorly lied to him.
you think people
Oh.
make fun of Grady, like throw soot balls at him and
I,
call his voice funny?
and I
He
think
looks
that's
like people do.
awful.
Yeah.
What did I miss where Veda became like an ass?
Veda has
right?
Veda has always been that way.
Like,
I'm not
her
gonna do it.
arguments. We were trying to argue why, like, asking how would you feel like if you were living here, and her response is, well, my family was rich, we'd be living in the good area. It's like,
We would. We're affluent people.
I still like my idea of take all of Veda's money and leave her to live here, see how she likes it.
Oh, well, like my time on the surface has been this whole time?
You won't be living in radiation like this.
I was living in radiation.
No, you weren't.
And it
The
seems to have
surface
taught
is
you nothing.
radiated. No, yeah, I learned nothing.
Yeah, so Veda will just live here next time she goes into plot coma.
I
Did
mean, a
you
bunker's
have?
better.
Do you have money? Do your bunker credits work here?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
They said it's the same system when we first got here.
I don't, Last time I had that thingy I could access it on. I don't know if I can access it here.
I mean,
We'd have to find a
try? Or is
machine or a little computer.
there like a store or something?
We could get food and try there.
We could get a hotel and try there.
Yeah. They give visitors 10% off when they know that like surface people have no money.
I don't think they are considering people on the surface.
Do you think like the lab thing is a lie and they take surface dwellers and eat them and cut them up in the labs and everyone here is secretly cannibal but they don't know it?
Yeah.
No, I think that's what they do with their elderly.
Oh my god. No, Bunker wouldn't do that.
Are you sure? This isn't
Your bunker wouldn't do
your
that.
people.
Bunkers are just
Data.
better, so I don't think they would do that.
Not
Well-
all bunkers are better.
Yeah.
Well, Freda, if you haven't noticed, this bunker isn't all, well, the rich.
No, but I mean, my bunker wasn't all ritzy. It's just like that.
Your part of town.
Yeah, well, everything was like where I lived. Patrolled everywhere. I had an informant. He got crushed by a rock.
Arrow incense.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to not do that. Anyway.
I really want arrow incense to actually show up in the world.
Huh? I disassociated for a minute. My bad.
Do the
Can
I
hotel
pull
motel?
A bunker map?
You have a bunker map?
Oh yeah, did it come with our
Yeah,
passes?
Can I look one up?
Sure. The hotel might have one, yeah. You're right.
Dyson maps.
Brochures.
Are you going to the hotel or are you just looking it up on your tablet?
I was looking up on my tablet.
Next thing.
There's no like websites or anything really. I guess it would kind of be a main network of like
Okay.
Little Dyson. So when you go like try and just browse, it brings you to a front page that shows you like the original like founding date, shows you when it actually started. Was in 2040. And then it shows you like, the picture of the facility, it being built, things like that. Shows you the elevator being built, cranes and stuff digging it out, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I assume that they would have like an like an actual, like, I was thinking they would have more of an actual like web page.
Well, they do,
Social media.
but like you'd have to like go into it more. And if you're just looking for a map, they do have stuff like that that kind of shows you the main places, but it's not every single location. It shows you the people that make the town money.
Okay.
Important people. Lawyers.
Hey, that works. I was trying to see if I get a feel for like if they had like a mage school
No, nothing like
or any kind of military.
They have a security, but no military presence. Sense of the
Is
word.
there anything for anything that looks like excavation?
Are you talking like demolition excavation or what?
Like that is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, they don't have any
you-
demolition going on down here when they have a fusion reactor in the center of town.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
not?
yeah,
We'll be fine. Hmm.
No, they're not like expanding anything, so there wouldn't be any demolition or anything like that. So.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were expanding their town or not.
No.
I assume that they would need room for growth after years of growth.
No, it's weird. It seems like they found a way to manage that.
I'm telling you, they're eating the elderly.
Oil and green.
I was about to say soil and green is people.
No.
Glad to know our heads were.
I am
Be cool to see
kind
the
of curious
hotel,
to
though.
see what bunker hotels look like, though.
They look like surface hotels.
Been in nicer
Maybe they'll
hotels.
have a TV inside. We could watch
Yes, but
some
they look like
cable.
surface hotels now or surface hotels in game?
No, in game.
Surface hotels now.
Oh, okay.
That was meant to be an in-character comment, but okay.
Yes, that's fair.
No, I know. That's why I was asking for clarification.
Yeah, no, they have like it looks like hotels now. It's a Holiday Inn. Like there's nothing special about it by any means.
I mean, I would think of
Compared to
hotels
like
now.
the surface in game.
Yes, way nicer.
That's what I was getting at. Okay.
All right, so where did they say the? What was it? Holiday Inn?
I don't know. That lady wasn't actually helpful. Do you think she stole our souls?
Was she a redhead?
Soul, potentially.
Is she a redhead?
You're a redhead.
I know. That's the joke.
No, she was not a redhead.
No, Veda, she doesn't have the hair for it.
Oh.
Come on, it was funny.
I apologize to anybody with red hair watching the show.
We don't.
Okay. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but everyone who has red hair and or freckles accepts the fact that they are soulless and steal people's souls, and that's why they have so many freckles.
Ooh, like stars
Tell
in
me
the
if I'm
sky.
wrong.
I
Prove
think
me
you're wrong.
meme.
I think you're wrong.
Roll a persuasion check.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Wait,
you guys head over to the Holiday Inn, and you head inside. The lobby is a nice tile floor. It has the nice laminate countertop right off the bat, where there's a lady standing behind it. She is a half-elf lady with a service smile pasted across her face. I'm sure everybody knows what it is. And then she greets you all, and she's like, "Hello, welcome to Little Dyson's Holiday Inn. How can I be of service to you today?"
You get a lot of hotel guests?
Some people just want to get away from their family once in a while, so yeah, we do. Then we obviously have the typical affairs and things like that, and then you have
How
the
spicy.
mom and dad who wants to get away from their kids, stuff like that. Not really any place you can go on holiday other than here, right? What brings you in today?
Yeah.
We're guests to.
You don't say.
We're from far beyond.
Well, hot dog, isn't this just wonderful? I'm so excited to see you and welcome you to our wonderful little town. And
Insight check. 17.
what are you trying to find out?
Is she happy to see us?
No, she's not. You're customers, and she's a
Ah.
service worker. She's in the service industry.
I thought She was
So
genuine.
she is counting the hours and talking is hoping they make them go by faster.
Exactly. So, are you guys looking for rooms, or what can I help you with?
Yes, the woman at City Hall said something about guest passes and Holiday Inn.
Oh, you have your guest passes?
Yes.
Oh, just let me enter them in here. They act as a coupon code. So she types them in, types in all your guest passes, and she's like, excellent. Now how do you plan on paying tonight?
Can you look up my family's accounts? Is it connected to other bunkers by chance?
All the bunker money systems are all connected.
So how do I get mine?
Do you have your wristband?
Did I keep it?
I think you gave it back from the last bunker.
Pretty sure you have it. Yeah, you have it.
Let me dig
They
in my
didn't take it
backpack.
from you.
Ta-da!
All right. You just scan here.
How much is the rooms?
Well, I guess it depends on which ones you're wanting. I guess we should have probably gone over that. So we have the 2 double bed suites. We have the 2 queen bed suites, and we have the king suites. And then we have the obviously not for everybody, but we do also have the penthouse.
Wow. What's the penthouse like?
You get 2 bedrooms, a little kitchenette, and in total it sleeps about 5 people. As long as some people are willing to share beds.
Maybe a couple days at least, I assume.
Are we gonna be up
Oh,
to shit?
what just happened?
I don't know if I have our itinerary or not, but
You're frozen on Skype.
Skype just reset for me.
Uh-oh. I mean, I guess we could, but...
Oh, everybody's broken. Oh, actually, no. Everybody's not broken. It's just... Oops. Huh. I'm breaking things now. People are in the wrong spots.
throwing you off. Haha. Would you rather just do double room? Veda?
Oh no. Penthouse is fancy. And
It's up to you. It's your family's account.
I scan mine and see what kind of funds I have.
Sure. 1 sec. Sorry, I'm fixing.
Roxanne.
All right, fixed. Do you have your wristband?
I assume it'd be built into my armor, but
I'm gonna say no, you don't, because of what happened.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
Yeah.
you got kidnapped and taken. They took everything from you, type of thing. I don't think you would have it anymore.
But I didn't think that would be something of value to people on the surface world.
It's shiny.
No, but
It is shiny.
They would have just taken
like,
everything they could.
just taken everything from you, right? And put you in their own, like, prisoner clothing. Know what I mean?
Somewhat, yeah. That's fine.
Like, friggin' Veda's a millionaire, so I don't really expect you guys to have any issue with paying for stuff, but...
That's true. Yeah, let's do the penthouse.
If you roll me an intelligence check gadget, I will let you try and remember your family's account number.
Is this the one? Is this your computer uses 1?
Yep.
No, so you try and remember, it's like, I know we had an account too. And it's like, no, it's going way too far back. So
Your brain just goes 8, 6, 7, 5, 3. Yeah.
So
Too far.
it's going too far back and you can't remember what your code is. Okay, so you're getting the penthouse suite then, or what?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's going to be $1,000 a night.
Okay. Oh, wait, I get 10% off.
Yes, that is with the 10% off.
Oh. All right. Don't we all get 10% off?
Well, you're only getting the one room, are you not?
Yeah, but there's a bunch of us living in there.
Yeah, but that's not how discounts work.
How often do you even get guests? What's this, like an occasion?
No, we get guests quite often, but out of town
no, but
guests.
From the surface?
I thought you were from another bunker.
Yeah, I am, but they're from the
Yeah, but
surface.
They don't
I'm
connect.
from another bunker.
You've got to go
He doesn't
up,
count. He's an old
over.
man. Who knows what he's...
Oh,
I was
Yeah.
probably in a bunker at some
Fighting.
point.
No.
I was looking for that interest.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. You were looking for that what interest?
That interest. Well, if we hadn't used our account since our bunker was trashed, that was like 100+ years ago.
Unfortunately, I don't know if interest is still a thing when the banks are all decommissioned.
I mean, there's got to be a bunker bank, right?
Yes, I guess so.
You go back and realize all of your money was left in an interest-free account.
Shucks. Okay, so you guys head to your room. You guys head back out on the street. What are you doing?
I guess the room for a second. See what we're gonna do.
Oh, and one more thing. All of our rooms are equipped with 4 air purifiers and completely sealed from the outside, as well as our lobby and interior as well. There is a heated pool and hot tub, and you guys do have an infinity pool in your room.
I'm going in.
Thank you.
And I don't know how any of this works, but you do have a... Oh, Skype just went away again.
It do be like that.
You do have a 3-person hot tub, a bathtub in your room.
Is it still a 3-person bathtub
No.
if Gadget gets in?
That's probably a 2-person bathtub, Dorland.
I'm sorry, Gadget.
I think I'll be fine not sharing a bath with y'all.
No, if Gar gets in with Gadget and one of the rest of us, it can still be a 3-person tub.
Okay.
You can have a bath with Gar and Gadget, Veda.
Let's go.
I'm gonna lean into Robin and just don't tell her.
My
Fine.
goodness, everybody's breaking.
But
I'm pretty sure it's just you breaking.
it's just...
I don't know, like, my internet's fine, but Skype keeps shutting down on me. Well, like,
Needs to do an
Discord...
update.
Discord, yeah, I did before it started, though. Discord isn't, like, disconnecting when that happens. It's just Skype that shuts down and restarts. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Isn't it, though?
No, doesn't. Because all I do is just hook it back up, and then we're all good to go again. Anyway, you get up to the room, and you open... It's a double-door room. And as soon as you open up, you see, like, the windows aren't actually windows. It's like one of those projector TV type screens on the windows that's showing you, like, a beach view right now. And it's showing, like, waves come crashing in. You can kind of hear it. You see palm trees and, like, people playing down on a beach. There's a large 85-inch TV on one of the walls. There is a few couches in like the living room suite area, a nice big coffee table and a little dining table. a little kitchenette for you guys that has like a sink, a stove, microwave. You go and you see there's 2 separate bedrooms. There's one bedroom that has 2 queen-size beds, and there's another bedroom that has a king-size bed. And then in the center of the 2 bedrooms, there's a bathroom. The bathroom is about the size of Dez's house, with a 3-person bathtub, like they were saying, and his and her sinks, and then toilet, obviously. And there is also another bathroom off the king suite, king room. And then where the beach TV thing is a sliding door, which again is sealed from the outside, but you see a pool that kind of has water flowing off the side of the building, and it's just continuously full.
Wow.
Been a while since I've seen stuff this nice.
This is worth it.
Veda's like,
So
I'm gonna stay here forever.
Swimming or bath time.
Do not take
or-
off your mask if you go swimming, Veda.
That'll feel real weird on my face. Do I still hold my breath underwater if I have a mask on?
It will feel more weird if you're inhaling radiation.
Ugh. Can't you just magic radiation away?
No.
No.
Isn't that what happened last time?
No, last time you finally complained and told us you weren't feeling well, and we took you to the doctor.
I had been complaining. I threw up multiple times. I'm just saying.
Well, regardless.
Yeah, so you can heal it. So it's not that big a deal.
No, you had to get stabbed by a doctor to get rid of just a little bit of you feeling sick. It's not magic.
But I'm sure magic could. Like, magic can kind of do anything.
I don't know. I'm not the magic person.
Magic
Probably-
can't do everything.
Well, not your magic. All it does is spooky kill people stuff. And create tiny dragons.
I have yeah, but when we're in the room, my pseudo dragon is on my shoulder.
You ever tried to do, like, good magic?
I have my expertise, but even ignoring that, magic can't do everything.
I feel like magic can do it's magic. Just
It
'cause
can
you
do a lot
can't.
of things, but it can't do everything, Veda.
Magic brought Veda's sister back from the dead.
It
That was a
actually
wish
did.
spell. Technically,
That
that one
was
can
magic.
do anything.
So magic has no limits. You know, why didn't people just magic all of the radiation away in the first place?
Because people were all underground, and most of those who weren't were dead or barely surviving.
That's a good point. Use the wish spell. I wish the world was no longer irradiated.
People are selfish.
You tell him.
Hey, how long does it take for you to learn magic that just gets rid of all radiation?
It'll
I'll
take a little
never-
while.
Yeah, you'll be able to learn it.
I don't know if he gets to level 9 spells.
Eventually.
Even if you're
Technically-
only, what level do you get them at?
I don't know.
I think it's,
Technically, if we did some homebrew levels and could get above level 20 with multiclassing.
That's what I mean. Epic levels.
you guys gotta do some pretty epic stuff to get to that point, though.
We do that every day.
yeah,
Yeah.
right now, just chilling in this penthouse suite is really epic.
Mhm.
Exactly. I'm glad you
Epic
see it.
relaxation.
Are there chocolates on the pillows? I'm going to the king bed.
Yes.
Yes. Eat them.
First time you've been allowed in the main room.
Dibs on big bed.
How are we? That's probably a good question. How are we
Somebody has to share the big bed.
I kind
You
of
didn't even
assumed
want to
that
share the bathtub.
I kind of assumed it was going to be Veda and Elaine in the king room, and then the other two in the queen.
That's what I assumed as well.
Well, Gadget fit on the queen bed.
Eh,
No.
about as well as I do.
Just curl up.
He'll just lay
Aw.
diagonally, and then
It's the headboard, the feet hang off the bottom. It just
Yeah,
happens.
exactly.
If he
Not
sleeps
fun.
diagonally across the bed,
No, it
That-
doesn't work.
It can.
and then Gar curls up in like one corner of the bed.
Because I'm a little bit shorter than you, but if I'm laying straight, my head hits and my feet hang off. If
Yeah.
you lay at an angle, you gain like nearly a foot.
I know, but it also, you lose your pillows off the side of the bed.
If
And,
the
like-
bed's pushed up against the wall, you just have them tucked in that corner.
Or
I've done it before.
anyway,
Also, don't move around that much, and you won't lose your pillow off the side of the bed.
good luck.
Yeah, it doesn't work that easy.
Do you just you lay just perfectly still when you're sleeping?
Once I'm in a position, I'll wake up facing that same way in the morning.
I don't.
I mean, my legs will probably tick because I usually wake up with less blankets on than when I woke up. But
Then you
once-
move,
So
so, you'd
you've
have lost your
moved.
pillow.
Don't lose a pillow though. The only time I lose pillows are when someone else's arm ends up under my pillow and keeps like shoving them.
Anyway.
And then I wake up, my head's just like pillowless.
So, yeah, I just assumed that the sleeping arrangements would be the girls in the king bed, then each guy gets their own queen bed.
Yes, queen.
Each got our own queen.
That's fine. I was just curious.
I'll run in the other rooms and steal the chocolates off their pillows before they get there.
Okay.
To maxing speed.
Double speed.
I trip Veda.
Ada, what are you doing?
Nothing. No, sir.
Chocolate on your lips.
Hey, did you
I
just
paid
steal
for this.
chocolate?
No.
You don't need more sugar,
Roll,
Veda.
roll a deception check, Veda. With disadvantage.
Oh no. 6.
17 on the dice.
So,
Now she's gonna be up all night.
Tasty.
Okay, so we're here.
We're queer.
get used.
Are we?
I don't know. We were just talking about the guys sleeping with queen, so.
This place is a little odd.
It's a what?
A little odd.
I mean, it's different. They have a different way of life here, but it's not bad.
Veda's tune has changed a little bit.
It's not
This is
good.
what you're shooting for your place, Elaine.
What?
I'm sorry.
I said this is what you're shooting for with your place.
Oh, the hotel?
Um,
Ooh, you should get an infinity pool in your bakery.
I don't know
That would be
I
amazing.
will ever even have the funds to get anything close to this.
The muffins will get wet
You don't put the muffins
Sorry,
in the
what?
pool.
in the infinity pool. I mean, if you had like floating trays, I feel like someone would splash. 'Cause there's always that one guy, you know, and he'd get the muffins wet.
Why wouldn't you
Jeez.
just set it like to the side?
She's gone down a rabbit hole.
No,
Yeah.
I'm eating it in the pool. I'm in the pool. I'm eating the muffin. But then my
Yeah.
hands are soggy.
But then you'll cramp.
What?
No, we have magic.
If
I
you
guess that
swim
doesn't
as
happen.
you eat, you cramp.
That's
Hmm.
not true.
Anyway, there's no way I can accomplish this.
No,
You
without
totally
that-
can. Gadget can make it.
What is this
You know what? If you
conversation?
want to try and rope the entirety of your new little group into trying to turn that place into something that's not halfway, is more than halfway decent, be my guest.
I have
Yeah,
faith
you-
in you. Apparently more than you have faith in yourself.
This will be fun.
That place started honestly just to kind of keep me busy and I don't know, lie low.
Just a quick note, Kat. Remember how you asked me how long would it take before I accidentally slipped?
Mm-hmm.
I almost accidentally slipped.
What are we talking about?
I have a bet with him on how long Gadget can manage to keep it a secret.
Ah. What's what?
Necromancer.
How,
Well,
mu-
then you'll
how,
realize
mu-
who the
how much
girl
are
is.
how much are you wagering? Because maybe I want in on this.
Ooh.
No, it's more of just like a curiosity of like how long can you keep it from me?
We all bet one regional snack, and the winner gets sent a snack from everybody.
You know what? I don't even know what a
Those-
good that would be.
Those stakes are
Um,
too high. I can't get in on that.
Texas, just get chocolate covered crickets.
The stakes are too high.
Ew.
You'll never kill the vampires with stakes that big. Can't even reach it.
I really didn't think that the inn was gonna turn into something worthwhile. Even
But
after
we
all.
can. Infinity pool. And then we have to invent water resistant muffins after or before the infinity pool. Because then everyone will be
Wait,
like, why do you
what?
have water resistant muffins while they're sitting at a
But
regular table and be like,
then
I'm
the muffins are
constructing
just
an
chewy.
infinity pool.
There's
So-
there's a knock at the door.
You need the pool first, then?
You need to work on
I'll
the
go
I-
open the door.
Let's do the peephole, see who it is.
She already said she opened the door.
I've got
Uh,
a gun.
No,
I don't
this
like
is
who it
fine.
is, I'll shoot.
There are 2 people outside of your door, and both of them are holding massage tables. And they say, hi, sorry to bother you. With every night of your purchase of the penthouse suite, you get complimentary massages on the hotel. I didn't realize there was going to be 4 people, so who would like to go first?
Yes.
Boys,
Apparently Veda and Gadget are going first.
Gadget, can you fit on the table?
We're
It
gonna find out.
extends. We have extensions.
Yeah, take your clothes off.
Oh, okay. It's a
Why do you
massage.
sound
Let's go.
excited, Veda?
She
Well,
wants
yes,
always
Chris.
bundled up.
she wants
Anyway,
she wants to
his
see if
mask.
she wants to see if anything else grew when he grew 2 feet taller.
no. No.
It's
And-
now 4 inches.
Wait, so you're saying we need the pool before reinventing the muffin?
Yeah, because you gotta. I guess everything has to be more waterproof at that point, because everyone's gonna want to hang out in the infinity pool once it's built.
Or they
Sorry,
don't eat in the pool, because then you gotta clean that up.
are you stripping Veda or what's going on? Like,
Yes,
Are you just stripping as you're having this conversation?
yes. I fold my clothes.
I'm
put
gonna
'em on
just
the floor.
face Veda at this point, I guess.
I'm awkwardly just looking at a wall.
Oh, is there a robe involved?
no, it's a towel. Okay, so Gadget and Veda both naked in the center of the room talking about muffins. And they get covered with a towel, and these guys start massaging Let me know how the how strong you want it to be. Let me know if
I
I'm
got
hurting
like
you.
knots everywhere, cause like just kind of go around the new scars, but you can like beat up the old scars. You know what I mean?
You want me to rub really hard on your ear?
No.
It's been at least 60 years, if not closer to over 100, since I've had a good massage. Do your worst.
Very
just-
well.
Ram. She jumps from the bed.
There's just this like big burly orcish man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my.
So yeah, they just start giving you a really rough massage, and roll a Constitution check.
Just him?
No, both you.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted it like to kill me. Oh no, that's a
Veda
2
drops dead.
plus. What's my con? I don't think it's not super high.
It's not.
What I'm trying to pull up.
They go to like massage your.
Kill me instantly.
The 15, is a 15 good enough?
15. It's starting to hurt a little bit, but it feels good at the same time. With a 4, I think is what you are getting.
Yeah,
Veda?
it's not. It doesn't want to load for me right now.
I think
but
it's
yeah,
either a
probably
4 or 5.
I could make it.
It is extremely painful, and nothing feels good right now.
Yeah.
The question is, are you going to complain, or are you too awkward to bring it up?
You have a 4 Constitution. It's a 6.
Oh, it's a 6.
Oh,
What
a
do I
6.
have,
Does it
Nathan?
help?
1.
So that's a 16.
Yeah, so no. Like I said, yours feels fine. It hurts a bit, but it feels good. Veda's is way too rough.
Hey, stop! Stop! I am a
Oh, sorry.
sensitive lady.
Oh, okay. I'll tone it back.
You stabbed me right in my stab wound.
I'm not stabbing you.
Oh, it felt like it.
Oh. No, that was just my hands.
Why are your hands like blades?
They're not?
Are you a robot in disguise?
No?
Insight check.
Wait,
9.
so if she
You
rolls
don't know.
very badly, does she not believe the truth?
If she rolled badly, she doesn't know. My hands are not blades, and I'm not a robot. Should I just continue? I'll ease back a little bit.
Just keep going. She's a little paranoid sometimes.
Okay.
Elaine, she's going to kill me.
This is
She's
a
not.
man.
I'm right here.
Elaine, he's going to kill me.
No one's going to do anything. I am sitting right here. You are not alone.
Do you bleed red?
Yeah?
Find out.
What kind of a question is? No, fuck that. I'm not getting involved. I'm getting a massage. Nothing's messing this up.
Veda, why are you asking what color they bleed?
Because
Are you going to make us bleed?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you bled silver, you would tell me, right?
I guess? What kind of creature bleeds silver?
It's
Something called a
shape-shifting creatures that are evil. And they take your place and they live your life.
Okay,
And they
well,
kill your friends.
I think you're safe. You're okay.
Veda, I can tell just from sitting right here, you're okay.
Okay.
Massage.
Okay.
Alright. You guys get a complimentary hour of massages.
Ooh.
So after the first 2, they leave and say they'll be back tomorrow for the next ones.
Gadget, did you die?
How was it?
think they're
might
trying to
have died
kill
just
us.
a little bit. It's amazing.
Are you drooling?
Yes.
Yes, and okay. So after that, you get to feel lovely and oily, as you do after a massage.
Makes my fur look weird.
You're very shiny.
Thank you.
Okay,
think-
Robin, so we are here. We're in a hotel. You mentioned looking into this place. What exactly?
I want to know if the conditions were like this when everything started.
Any idea how to accomplish that?
We gotta find an elf person. The front desk lady might be that old.
Here's a half elf.
They still live long.
Talk to someone who lived there. If there's any history we can find about the bunker.
Maybe there's a
I've got access to
Museum?
their Wi-Fi. You can find out some stuff in here. It says when it was built and everything.
that's a start.
I want to know if the people running this, that the reactor go to shit just to save money. Screw the people living here.
They wouldn't do that.
Sounds
People
like
would
we
do
need to
that.
talk to Dyson, but they're too busy to talk to guests.
If they did do that, they will not admit it.
I mean, I don't know. What would you do with the smoke that a big machine makes if you let it go all the way up to the surface and out everyone will know where you are? What's
There
the
are ways.
alternative?
There are ways to filter it out. Look what they're doing in these rooms. They're filtering the smoke out of the air.
You can do that till as soon as it's made, so it doesn't get out.
Yes. It's big and expensive, but it can be done.
How long would that take? You're gonna stay here and build it?
No. But it needs to be done.
So how?
We convince them to spend the money instead of lining their pockets.
But then,
And if we can't
we gonna come
convince
back?
them, we get the people to convince them. The people need to hold them liable for it.
I feel like we're gonna start like a big mess when people are doing okay. It's not perfect, but they're not being eaten by giant lizards.
They breathe poison
vampires.
every day of their life, Veda.
Or werewolves. Or
They might have
dragons.
vampires here. I mean, it's dark. Vampires like that, right?
How would you feel if someone was making you eat that butter on a daily basis?
Okay, true, but if that was my only problem, and I still live to be however old that one guy is,
Veda,
I mean-
eventually the butter kills you.
And it's not a
Yeah.
fun death.
what's the life expectancy on the surface?
Do you want to know what happens if you keep eating the butter?
Well,
I've
I mean,
seen
look
it.
at Robin.
Also, look at Gadget.
True, that's not everybody though.
No, but
I mean, I feel
wow.
like we're gonna start a bigger mess than we really need to, and
Veda,
we're trying to.
if you keep eating the
Stop
butter,
Ellen.
eventually your hair stops falling out in clumps. Your skin starts peeling away.
Okay, so we're gonna look for
Somebody
those people who are dying.
Just pulled up the radiation chart.
Yes, I did. I am currently set to level 5 radiation.
Jesus Christ.
On a motorbike.
I mean, we can look to see if people are affected that badly, but I'm just saying you want to do a big revolution here in a little bunker that could just cause more problems. I don't know. My parents would be better at explaining
40,000
it.
people.
It might not be causing the issues to everyone, but it will be causing those issues.
So they wear the filters and they go inside where the air is filtered and it's just outside. And everyone gets issued one for free.
Veda, their homes aren't like this.
Only the rich have their homes filtered like this.
We haven't been in a house yet.
Grady told us himself when we first got here.
That his isn't perfect, but his flesh isn't falling out.
Not yet.
He's like 40. For humans, that's like 100.
Okay.
Nope. Alright.
I don't want us to cause problems here.
And that sounds exactly like what Robin wants to do, though.
And you can talk to them and look at the plant if they do tours and maybe be like, hey, this can be fixed. Like, we can do this in a nice way, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Or we break in, force them to talk to us, and then leave.
So you're saying you think it's okay for the rich to be poisoning all of the civilians living here just because they want to make a little bit extra money?
A lot of assumptions here when we've just been to the hotel.
I am
and
not
the
making
mayor's
assumptions.
house.
They have filters in these buildings that make the air clean, so they know they have the technology, they know what it would cost, and they know they can clean the air. They're not doing it. I am not making any assumptions, Veda.
So you're gonna threaten them, cause a riot, and then we're gonna leave and hope for the best? That's what's best for everybody.
No one said threaten them.
Yes, you did.
Robin, just because they have small filters that are able to filter out small houses like this, doesn't mean they have the capacity to filter out the massive quantities of air in the entire bunker.
When this bunker was built, they had standards they had to build them to let civilians into them.
I mean, maybe we can more look at... I don't know. I'm just saying we're rushing into changing something we've been around for 5 minutes.
Do you think it's okay that everybody living here who isn't the richest of the rich is getting poisoned every day of their life?
I mean, I didn't see you knocking on doors and helping every single person we passed by up on the surface.
They're not being poisoned every day of their life, are they?
A lot of people are. It's a
Most
terrible
people
place.
aren't. Everyone here is.
Just as you guys are talking, the room, you hear the clock tower go off. It goes off, I think 6 times? Yeah, we'll go with 6 times. Can't remember what time you guys got here. But as the clock tower goes off, you hear a large bang, and the ground starts to shake a little. That goes on for about a minute.
I'm gonna go to the balcony.
Stops.
I'm gonna go to the balcony and see if I can see anything.
Uh,
Mask on, obviously, because
the balcony's sealed too, so doesn't matter.
I thought outside the balcony wasn't.
No, the balcony, it's sealed as well. That's where the infinity pool is, and it is sealed so that you can chill in the infinity pool without the mask.
I misunderstood your earlier description.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's still sealed. Like the door to the balcony is a fake TV screen showing you whatever, and then the actual balcony you see the town, but it's sealed off.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, then what I said to Veda earlier about wearing the mask, that is.
Yeah. I
not
kind
needed.
of. Yeah, that's fine. So you go out to the balcony and you look out and about. Roll a perception check for me.
Good. 24.
24. Nobody is freaking out on the ground below you. You're right at the top. You see nobody running around. Everybody's just walking around as normal. You're looking around to see what sort of thing might have caused this. And you look over at the fusion power plant. And you see the core looks very bright, and that while the rumbling is happening, it just keeps on getting brighter, brighter, and brighter. And then as it dims, that's when it starts, the rumbling stops.
Would I recognize... Oh, sorry.
Are they venting the core into the town?
You don't know.
Coming from the factory. All the smoke and
Would I
ash.
know? I wouldn't know anything about fusion reactors. Are they venting the core, or is the core unstable?
You don't know.
I'm speaking out loud to Gadget.
Did Gadget come with you, or what?
Yeah, he's the one that mentioned if it's venting. So
Yeah, I'm wondering if you went to the balcony with him is all I'm asking.
Yeah, I went with him to the balcony. Figured why not.
Okay.
I'm curious as to what that noise was.
So the answer to your questions that you're asking is you have no idea. This is the information you have.
Okay.
And that's it.
So this is talking in character to Gadget. I don't see how venting would cause shaking like that. I think it's unstable.
Can I make an engineering check?
You sure can.
Oh, can I too?
I guess so.
Can I?
Go for it.
I'll roll.
23.
Nice.
20, did you say 25?
Natural one.
It was fun.
Oh, you got it.
Wow.
Elaine knows exactly what's going on. Gadget, what did you roll?
Magic.
A nat 20.
So like 29?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
No, I've got like a plus 14 or 15 in that.
So
A
35?
second, and I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to log in. I'm having trouble.
He looked into the heart of the reactor.
Of the TARDIS.
And it looked back.
Engineering plus 16, so that's a 36.
So Gadget got a 36. All right,
Jesus
so
Christ.
here's
I'll just leave Gadget open for now.
here's the funny part. So
Funny, haha.
Or
you
Funny sad.
were distracted. I'm gonna go with this. You were distracted. You weren't really thinking about it. This is a nuclear fusion reactor. It should not be putting out any sort of pollution whatsoever. All that's happening is the power is being generated from the heat caused by small nuclear explosions in this reactor core. It is all contained. None of it should be causing pollution at all. It is a zero emission power source. Yet for some reason in this town, there is smoke everywhere and there is ashy snow. And you are just putting the pieces together that this should not be happening.
From what I know, does that mean a meltdown is imminent?
From what you know is the reactor seems like it's working just fine, as you just saw. So there is...
You would probably notice with a fusion reactor, they don't really melt down. It's more they will overheat and kill everything around it, or they will just not get enough power and kind of shut down.
There is absolutely no reason, even if it was breaking down, that this should be happening.
Hey, Robin, you want to go with me to go see if we can check out that reactor? Because something's fucked. Something's
Sure.
off.
What?
What?
What
are you thinking?
A problem with this reactor. I'm not sure, but like everything seems wrong.
Everything?
Also,
Do you want to just enjoy the pool, Veda?
now that I know when this place was built, was fusion reaction a thing at that time?
Yes.
It's a thing right now.
Okay.
Fusion reaction is still a little bit a ways away.
No. We got it.
Can have sustained for like a
nuclear
minute.
power is a thing. Fusion reactors are not a thing.
Yeah. I think the longest
Aw.
a fusion reactor has ran currently is like 1 minute.
Damn.
They've made some from my understanding, they've made some pretty big headway recently within like the last couple of months.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
they're gonna hit it soon, but it's not ready yet.
No, it'll be years until it's ready.
Which when this was built was 2040. So
Yeah, so solid chance that 20 years I could see it.
yeah. Anyway, so
So they should have had the technology when this was built.
correct.
That's not the problem.
It's not the reactor.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's the
Getting
food
brighter.
process?
Could getting brighter be a sign of drawing more power from the reactor?
Let's just go see if we can find out. Cause like I said, something's not right.
Can we
Okay.
go in the morning? Cause just had a massage.
You can stay and relax in the pool if you want,
Well,
Veda.
no, we should all go together. What if there's like evil ninjas guarding it?
So you
And
keep
you all
talking
die.
about how there'll be everything in this bunker is good and all of your
Yeah.
bullshit, and now there's
I mean-
evil ninjas protecting the reactor.
I'm good at
Yeah,
getting
we're
in
not-
places without being noticed most of the time. Unless
too.
it's necromancer robots.
Well, I mean,
But-
we could ask to tour it, right? Like, we don't have to be sneaky.
I
We
don't
could
think
just
they'll let us in.
get a guest pass.
We have one. It gave us 10% off a hotel.
I can turn us all invisible.
No tour.
Will we also explode?
No, we'll
Will
just go
tentacles
invisible.
grow out of my hair?
You will just be invisible. I have
Take
done
10
it
years
to you
off of my
before.
life?
How about
What is with you and like you used to be all about magic, Veda?
I mean, his magic is creepy.
Not all of it is creepy. I
Veda's
made you
going
invisible
creepy.
before.
Right, Veda is still going through a very difficult breakup.
It was just a few days ago I made you
It's
invisible.
too soon. It's only a few weeks ago, you guys.
I
Okay.
said it was forever.
If we're gonna go in there, so you guys are saying for sure something's fishy, right?
Something fishy.
All right. Can you give me some ideas of what I might be looking for as far as things not being
Well,
right?
are you gonna just tell us what you figured out?
Yeah, I mean, I'll explain what I found, what I figured out, and kind of walk through it.
Well, like if
Oh.
we are gonna go in there, I assume we're not gonna go all in the same direction. If we're all gonna look for signs that something's wrong, I'd like
Maybe-
to have a better idea of what I might be looking for.
the source of the smoke?
Yeah, the first thing I want to find out is where the
I can
smoke's
do
coming
that.
from. 'Cause there shouldn't be smoke.
Okay,
Maybe it
I
like
can do
broke
that.
down and there are they have to burn other stuff instead of I don't know.
I'm assuming I can remember the basic theory of fusion reactors once Gadget jogged my memory.
Sure.
Old man. Were you a scientist?
No,
I'm a
but
scientist.
it's not rare knowledge to know the basics.
Were you like a cultist that
What?
snuck into?
Did you drink a bit
Like the
tonight,
government?
Elaine?
Yeah.
So, do you know what the military is, Veda?
Yeah.
I
went
was
to
in
history
that.
class.
Is
I was
DM
a
the
part
only
of
one
the
that heard me?
American military. Yeah, what did you say?
Don't worry about it. Just keep on going.
No.
Mm.
Oh my god.
So we're, I don't know.
If you
We're gonna
want,
follow the smoke.
well, if you want, without the whole turning invisible and stuff, I can go wander around town and see if I can get a general area of where most of it seems to be pooling from.
Didn't we see earlier? It looked like it was coming from the reactor.
Yes.
What
But
if you
I
get
mean, that
some
thing's
of
pretty
the-
big. We could get a better idea of, like, what side
Well,
of it it's on.
We all
Can you-
can go into town and see if we
Yeah,
can
there's
find
nothing illegal
anything.
about wandering around.
Yeah, can you experiment on the soot and be like, find out what it's made of?
I don't think you guys have the
Had right
equipment. for that.
material.
We would need equipment.
Can't you do it with magic?
No, that's not the type of thing
Fine.
magic can do. Remember how I said it can't do everything?
Magic can't tell you what you're holding in your hand and give you like a brief description of what it is and what it's made of?
No.
Magic's lame.
Technology can do that.
Same.
No.
It's not
Alright, well,
exactly.
I'm gonna go wander. If
Oh,
anyone
wait, I
wants
gotta
to
put
join me.
I gotta put my clothes back on. Hold on.
I'm also gonna wander.
This whole conversation, Veda's just been chilling naked. You guys.
I imagine she just still had, like, the towel on.
Yeah,
It's like,
I had the towel on. You know.
there you go. It's just like
Just
tucked in and she's
Superman
standing there.
posing.
Just imagine if we were popular, there'd definitely be fan art made of this.
Serious conversation. Veda and Gadget naked.
It's just a picture of, like, Elaine and Robin sitting on the couch, both, like, having the conversation, like, and Veda. You see it from, like, behind Veda. She's just superimposed, and there's just her naked butt.
All right. So
Like every movie ever. Oh my god. Okay.
you guys are heading out on the town. Pop your masks back on. And you guys start heading out.
Oh my god, it's like we know how to do this. The whole wear your mask.
Weird.
Ah.
All right. That's where we're gonna take our first break, or only break, whatever.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
We'll see you guys in a bit.